Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Game 3 University Cup Challenge. U of R Cougars facing off against Wilfrid Laurier University Golden Hawks. Cougars come into this one 1-1 after a win against Victoria and a loss against Ottawa yesterday. And I believe the Hawks are 1-1 coming into this one as well. So the Hawks will start with the ring. Sending to the Cougars end. Driving shot right off the bat. Cadence Howe in net for the Cougars on this one. Hawks cycling up top. No shot. Again, back pass. Driving middle. Can't get the shot away. Hawks still in possession. There's a back pass across the top. And that shot is wide. Shot clock running down. Goalie ring Cougars. And Zoutner up to Lenz to Tremblay. Tremblay sending it into Jada Bryden. And Jada cycling high, driving middle, over to Riley. Just couldn't quite grab on to Tremblay. There's a quick shot for the reset, and that's going to be goalie ring. And out come the Hawks through into the Cougars end. And they will cycle high, pass across the top middle. Quick shot, that just missed wide. The Hawks will get it back. And Johnston, I believe, up to Shoot. Shoot off of Sipe, and we'll get it back out to Hills. And Hills will pass off to Shoop across the middle. Sipe driving middle. There's a shot that doesn't get through. And the Hawks through the neutral zone. And they will cycle. And Shoot with a check up high. Hawks retain possession. Through the middle to the post. Quick shot. Nice save. by Howe. That shot's blocked by Johnston. And that ring pops out to Harum. Harum to Shoot. Shoot sending it in deep, trying to find Young. And does. Young on the cycle. Young across the top to Parks. And Jada Bryden driving middle. Jada, that shot's right on. So, Cougars ring. Riley Bryden to Jada. Jada through the middle to Riley. Quick shot right on. Riley picking up her own rebound. Down to Jada. Jada through the middle again. And that gets taken away. And the Hawks come through into the Cougars' end. And that's taken away by Lenz to Jada Bryden. Sending it up to Riley. Can't hang on, and that's turned around. And that ring pops out to Jada. Back to Riley. And Riley's going to send that over to Shoot. On a line change, and Shoot will cycle. Back pass doesn't get through. Sype with a quick shot right on. And the Hawks goaltender will hang on, giving the Cougars the ring back. Shoot. Out to Sype. Sype trying to find Shoot. That pass is blocked, and out come the Hawks. Through the middle. There's a shot, just missed wide. That pass across the top. Back middle. There's another shot missed wide. And Shoot to Zeltner. Trying to find Weems. Just missed it. And the Hawks will lose it with Hills to Sype in the middle. And the Hawks turn that around. And Young battling for it. They're going to give this one to the Hawks. No score. First period, 4:20 left. Hawks sending it in. The middle. Young's going to pick that up. Sending it out to Johnston. Johnston trying to find Young. And there's a penalty coming here to the Cougars. And that's going to do it for a trip. And Johnston He's going to go think about that one for 2 minutes. Tripping. .349 left in the first, no score. Hawks ring, pass across the top. Hawks driving middle, trying to find the post. Cycling high. And that shot's up into the netting. And this is not good. Jada Bryden cross-checking. So this is going to give the Hawks a 3-on-2 in the Cougars' end for 1:38. Cougars are going to send that one deep to their end. Hill's on the chase. And here come the Hawks. Through the middle, there's a shot right on. Hal with the save. And Hal can't get that out in time. Hawks ring at the top post. There's a quick shot. Hal's there. They'll pick it up again to the top. There's a shot blocked. Got Lenz and Zeltner in on D, trying to hang on at the top. Back pass to the post. To the top. Other post, quick shot, missed wide. 46 seconds. The post, here's to the top. There's a shot again. Howell's got the save, another big save. And Zeltner heading for the bench. And somebody's getting body here. I didn't see it. Please let it not be the Cougars. No. So Golden Hawks, 2 minutes for body. So 4-on-3. 30 seconds left in the first penalty. Shoot to Harum. Harum trying to get that clock down to shoot. And shoot is going to get checked, and that ring's going the other way. Neutral zone. Sending it in. Hawks, middle. And that's it for the first penalty. So 4-on-4. And Sipe sending it in deep. With 1:30 left in the first. And the Hawks in the neutral zone. Weens to Young. Young taking a look. That pass is turned around. 1 minute left in the first period. No score. And the Hawks driving middle. There's a shot. How's there? Zeltner to Sipe. Sipe to Zeltner. And Zeltner back pass to Sipe. Sipe across to Parks. Parks. That shot's blocked. And the Hawks into the neutral zone. Sending it in. Johnston on the check. 12 seconds. Neutral zone. There could be a break with few seconds. No, Johnston there in time. And that's going to end the first. With no score. Start of the second. Cougars ring, Johnston. Up to Jada. And that's turned around. Johnston working hard to get that back. And that crosses the blue line. Hawks ring. Hawks pass across the top. There's a shot from the post. Hal got a piece of that. Cycling again. Driving middle. There's another shot. That's high. And Haram's going to pick this one up. Haram out middle to Tremblay. Tremblay to Riley, Bryden to Jada. No, sorry, Johnston coming in off deep. Johnston to Tremblay. That shot missed high. And Tremblay again, that shot's right on. And Johnston, no, Riley Bryden picking that pass off, sending it to Johnston coming up off D again. Johnston driving middle, there's a shot right on. Tremblay picking this one up, dropping it out to Shoop coming in off the bench. And Shoop will wait to get her line mates out. Shoop sending it across to the post to Hills. Hills will take a look. Cross to Sight. Sight rips the shot. And Shoop was going to pick that one up. Here she comes, trying to get middle, doesn't make it. Sending it back to Sight. Lenz there to recover. Across to Zeltner on D. Zeltner driving, that shot's right on. Rebound, big save. on, and the goalie's going to hang on to this one again. 7:36 left in the second, no score. And they'll get a line change. Young. Parks to Tremblay. Tremblay trying to send it back to Parks in the middle. And that's going to be a crease call. Give the Hawks the ring. And they're going to get through the neutral zone. Almost a break. Weens getting there just in time. And Johnston missing Weens, 2 lines. Hawks turning it around. That's 2 lines the other way. And Johnston can't quite hang on. And Hawks across the top. Shot back, save, rebound, nice save by Howe again. Goaltender's solid in this one. Hawks the middle, blocked by Young. And Howe to Weens. Johnston to Tremblay, back to Johnston. To Parks, back to the middle to Johnston. Johnston trying to find Tremblay. And that's going to go back to the Hawks. What do we have, 4 in? So the Hawks sending it in deep. Trying to go middle. That pass is blocked. Jada Bryden pressuring. Hawks get it out to the other side. And Jada with the block. And sending it up to Hills. Back to Jada. Nice play. Here comes Jada. And slashing? So Jada going into the boards hard. So that's going to draw a penalty to the Hawks. I think they called slashing. Sight. Shoot, back to Sight. And Harum coming in off D. Harum, across the top, back pass, shoot. There's a shot and a beauty at that. Shooting through a couple of sticks, finds that corner, and is going to open it up for the Cougars. 1-0. 5:19 left in the second. So the Hawks, back pass, driving from the side. That shot's right on. Jada. Okay. Cougars getting this ring. So Tremblay to Young. Young cycling, driving middle. Young, Tremblay on the post. And that shot is saved. And out come the Hawks. And the Cougars turn that around. Young's trying to get there, can't quite make it. And Cougars pressuring. Not enough. Here come the Hawks. There's Weems. Weems. Up to shoot. Weems. Weems is going to drop that to Hills. Shot clock running down across to the post to Shoot. Nice try from Shoot, just missed wide. Got the reset. Across the top. Shoot. Here she comes, middle, sending it in to the post. Nobody there. Riley Bryden with a quick shot. Trying to get the reset and does. Hills picking it up. 3:13 left in the second. Hills to the post to Shoot. Quick shot. Missed high. And Cougars turning that around. Riley Bryden, wide open break. Riley. Oh. Hit the crossbar. So 2:51 left in the second. Cougars pressuring now. Need to capitalize. Parks sending it out in front. Nobody home. Working to get it back. Parks. Ring spits out to Sipe. Out to Johnston. Johnston to the post. Trying to find Parks. Parks trying to find Sipe. And that's going the other way. Could be a break. There is. Wide open break. Cadence Howe. We'll have none of that. Hawks pass across the top. They'll keep possession, driving middle. That shot's blocked by Sipe. Goalie ring. Harem to Tremblay. Trying to find Harem again. Doesn't get through. Back come the Hawks. Driving from the side, shot from the post. Howe with the save. And Jada taking that away. Riley to Zeltner coming off D. Zeltner's gonna cycle. Dropping to Tremblay. Tremblay to the post to Jada. That shot missed high. And in come the Hawks. Middle. That shot's right on. Zeltner. Riley Bryden. To Hills. To Johnston. To Shoop. Shoop. And the Hawks are going to have a wide open break. And Howe again. Nothing doing. And Howe standing tall in net. Getting the Cougars out of that one again. Time running down, 7 seconds left in the period. There's going to be a shot. And Howe's there again. That'll do it. Tight game after 2. 1-0 Cougars. Couple of defensive breakdowns. Okay, start of the third. Hawks with the ring. Pass across the crease. And battling for it. Here I'm taking that away. Up to Young to Sipe. Sipe sending it in deep to Parks. Parks. Back to Sipe. Sipe with the shot. And there's a slash coming to the Golden Hawks. For 2 minutes, early in the third. Young to Sipe. Sipe to Young. Young trying to find Sipe again, doesn't. Hear him picking it up. Off D. Dropping it back to Sipe. Sipe's going to take a look. Sipe. Dropping it to Tremblay. Tremblay with the reset. Tremblay. Tremblay driving. Tremblay just missed high. And goalie ring, Hawks. Hawks ring. The neutral zone. And almost a break here again. And that's going to get one. Her body to Jada Bryden, I think. Trying to do something there. Get in the way of that breakaway. So 2 minutes, 8:39 left in the third. And the Hawks on the cycle. Pass across the top, driving through the other side of the crease. Back pass across the top. Shot clock down to 6. Back pass to the post. Nothing there. And out comes Zeltner to Weems. Weems back to Zeltner and to Shoop. Shoop. Up to Weems. So Weems coming in off deep and trying to send it across to Shoop, and that gets taken away. And here come the Hawks, middle, back pass to the post. I think Hal got a piece of that with her stick. Another beauty save. Hawks down to the post again. Hal's there. And Young. Give it back to Cadence. Johnston. Trying to find Young. That's turned around. The Hawks again. Hal with another save. Hawks pressuring. Out comes Harum. To Sight. Sight to Harum. And Harum's going to take a look. Penalty over to the Cougars. There's a shot. Just about got through. Young to Parks. Parks, Sight coming in middle. Sight trying to find Young. Young across to Parks. Parks with the shot, just missed wide. And Sight battling for it. The Hawks. That gets taken away. And Lenz to Parks. Parks. Parks will take a look. Parks. Across the top to Sipe with the shot, just missed wide. Tremblay's going to pick that up. Tremblay. Tremblay. Couple of shots blocked, gets through to Jada. And that goalie's going to hold on to that one. Riley Bryden. Shot right off the free ring. Good choice. Just missed high. Tremblay to the middle to Riley to the post. To Jada. Jada to Riley. The middle to Jada. That's going to do it. Where have I seen that before? So Jada's going to shelf that one. 2-0 Cougars. 5:06 left in the third. And the Hawks sending it in. It's going to pop out to Zeltner, and Zeltner up to Shoop. Shoop sending it into Hills. Can't hang on. And the Hawks coming out through the neutral zone. And they will cycle up high. Shoop getting in the way of that. Sight in pursuit. Hawks turn it around. Back pass. In the middle, there's a shot that missed high. And there's another shot, missed high wide. Shot clock running down. And they're going to give that one to the Hawks. Middle, back pass to the post, no shot, drop, driving from the post, trying to get across the crease, and goalie ring. Howe to Harem. Up to Johnston. Johnston sending it in deep to Tremblay. Tremblay drop to Jada. And that shot's right on. And Jada in the Hawks goaltender's face. Giving that ring back to the Cougars. 3:17 left in the third. 2-0 Cougars. Riley to Jada. Jada driving middle. Not there. Riley. Jada. Hills. There's a shot. Hit the side of the netting. And the Hawks into the neutral zone and through. They'll retain possession. Shot clock already down at 8-7. And Harem blocks that pass, sending it back out into the neutral zone. Hawks will try again. And they will cycle. Getting a line change. Back pass coming from the post. Need the reset. No rebound. And here comes Johnston to shoot. Shoot into Sipe. Sipe trying to find the post to Parks. Parks no shot. Shoot to the middle. Back pass to the post. Parks just missed high. Sipe just about snuck through. And the Hawks under pressure will get it through. And pass across the top. Shot clock at 2. They get that shot off in time, I think. So they're going to get the ring back. .113 left in the third. 2-0 Cougars. The Hawks through the middle. And Shoup's going to pop out with that one. Through to Parks. Parks back to Shoup. Shoup driving with a quick shot. Hawks with the save. Sipe. Sipe to the post. And Parks just missed wide. And out come the Hawks. 30 seconds across the top. There's a shot. That missed wide. Lenz. Zeltner. Zeltner spits through to Tremblay. She's going to send it down. 12 seconds. Tremblay. No. And the Hawks through into the neutral zone. That's probably going to do it. Okay, 0.5 Hawks ring. Yeah, well, they'll just let that buzzer go. So after 3, 2-0 Cougars against the Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks. Game 3. Cougars looking to win both of these games today if they want to get into Tier 1. Cadence Howe, solid in net for this one this morning. Cougars ring. Johnston sending it in to Young. Young gets loose. And back pass to Jada. Johnston's going to pick that up. Shot clock running down. Johnston driving middle. That shot's right on. And the Hawks into the neutral zone, sending it in. Johnston's going to pick that up. Milk is turned around, just weans, 2-on-1. And the Hawks will score. Howe was there, it just squeaked through. So that's going to give the Golden Hawks some life here with less than a minute into the fourth, making it 2-1. Lenz to Harem. Harem into Shoup. Shoup to the post to Hills. And they're going to call that. So we got a penalty coming to the Cougars here. Likely tripping on Hills. Yep. So Hills will think about that one for 2 minutes. 8:37 left in the fourth. Hawks ring across the top. Back and forth. Nice block by Harem on that pass. Down to the post, out to Lenz. Lenz cannot find Sipe across the ice. The Hawks are going to take it away. Hawks with 4 in, goaltender out of the net. 4 on 3. Quick shot from the post. Cadence has it. Out comes Lenz. Harem. Back to Lenz. And up to Young. Here comes Young through the middle to Sipe. Quick shot. That's right on. And out come the Hawks. And there's a shot. Nice save by Howe. Zeltner. Zeltner under pressure. Zeltner over to Weems. Weems back to Zeltner. Jada. Bryden to Sipe. Hawks pressuring. Here comes Zeltner. There's a shot right in the mask. And here come the Hawks, sending it in. And Hills out of the box, 6:33 left in the game. 2-1 Cougars, Hawks middle, there's a shot. Wow. Howe sneaks through the diving grab on the crease, or on the goal line, sorry. Stops that ring from going in. So the Hawks post. Goaltender's out of the net again. 4 on 3. Howe with the save. Can't quite get a hold of it. So the Hawks pushing hard. Goaltender out of the net. 4 on 3. In the Cougars' end. Post. Up to the top. Down to the post. They're going to cross. Middle. Taken away by Johnston. There's a wide open net. And that ring gets through to Shoop. Shoop across the top. To Riley Bryden under pressure. The Hawks turn it around. Johnston. And Cougars are going to get the ring. And they'll have a line change. .5:12 left in the game. 2-1 Cougars. Lenz to Zeltner. Zautner sending it into Young. Young on the cycle. Young driving middle, sending it through to the post. Tremblay to the middle. Oh. Young puts it in the net, but she's in the crease. So out come the Hawks. Goalie ring. .435. Howe up to Lenz. To shoot. To Lenz. Lenz just missed wide, partially blocked. And out come the Hawks. Zautner taking that away. Trying to find Jada Bryden. Can't quite get there. Here come the Hawks. Shoop in pursuit. Ring spits out to Jada. Cougars doing a good job keeping it out of their end right now. And that pass is taken away. Trying to find Shoop. Here come the Hawks. They'll get possession in the Cougars' end. Driving middle. No. Just about snuck through. 3:27. Riley Bryden Parks has to get there. It's a race for it. Can't quite make it. And the Hawks turn it around. And battling hard is Johnston. 3:03, Cougars up by 1. And the Hawks are on the cycle. Oh, Young is going to be a little aggressive. And she's going to get body for 2 minutes with 2:49, and that's a timeout.
Who's your dad? No, my brother was.
Okay, Hawks ring, 2:49 left in the game. And goalies out of the net, 4-on-3, post. Up to the top, post. To the top. Trying to draw the Cougars out of position. There's a shot, reset. And Johnston will clip the crease, I think, giving the Hawks the ring back. Cougars with a penalty. There's middle, there's a shot, missed high. Weens working hard. Hawks ring again. Across the top, 4-on-3. Middle to the post. Across the middle. Down on the post low through the middle. Shot just missed wide. Across the top to the post. There's a shot right on. And that ring bouncing. Hear him knocking that one out. And Tremblay on the check. And Harem trying to get a handle on it. And won't. Oh, this is not good. Okay, Cougars are getting another one. Harem is going in the box. Oh, she's going to get... two for body. So, with 1:28 left in the game, the Hawks are going to get a 3-on-2 in the Cougars' end for 39 seconds. With the penalties, two Cougars with 2 penalties right now. Hawks 3-on-2. Who do we got? Johnston and Lenz. Post, middle. Post, middle. The other post. Yes! Johnston just takes a piece of that. Sending it down. Jada Bryden in pursuit. Hawks get the ring in, middle to the post. Shot. Howe's got it. Howe out to Lenz. And Bryden gets creamed, Jada. And that'll put one of the Hawks in the box with 1 second left in the first penalty to Young. So 50 seconds left in the game. Excellent penalty kill from the Cougars. They're going to have the ring, and they're going to have to try to find somebody open and get this clock run out. And Johnston back to Jada. Jada Bryden now. She's got to skate this out. Jada Bryden. And gets it through to Johnston. Johnston trying to find Shoup. Won't find her. The Hawks have possession. 26 seconds. Oh, and there's another one. Delayed penalty coming to the Cougars. Hawks with possession. Across the top. 15 seconds. Hawks driving middle to the post. That shot's high, 7-6. Hawks driving, there's a shot, stopped by Johnston, another one, Howe with the save, and that's it. So the Cougars will squeeze this one out with a win against the Golden Hawks 2-1. I would say Cadence Howe, the hero of the day on this one. So that'll put the Cougars 2-1 in the tournament.